With chapter 21, it looks like the Juujika arc is finished as he is officially dead. And now we can move on to the next person. But at the beginning of this chapter, we see Uruma praying over Karen's grave, or her makeshift grave, which she died because she killed herself at the beginning of the last chapter. And his grandpa tells him it's time to do it. We see Yuga hanging over a bucket, and Uruma slits his neck and drains the blood into the bucket. Uruma then takes him on his back and walks him over to a bathtub and places the body in there. They then pour acid over Yuga's body, so that's only bones left, and we can even see the skin flaking off. Uruma dumps the blood in a nearby river, and Uruma's grandpa calls him back and is holding Yuga's skull and places it in a fire along with other bones. With the bones left over that didn't burn, they smash it into dust, and Uruma's grandpa says that it's done. Now, these panels have almost no text, which I really like, as it's just visual storytelling and creates an atmosphere that is just solemn and gut-wrenching, makes you cringe seeing the imagery. Uruma then pulls out a piece of paper, which he says is supposed to be Karen's suicide note, and says he found it in that room. Uruma's grandpa asks if he's going to deliver it, and we see Uruma silent, pondering the idea, and then deciding he will, as she was just an unexpected casualty, and he was just letting her get revenge just as he was. This, I feel, gives us a little bit more insight into Uruma's character, showing he's still kind and is just not a murderer and a torture machine, is still human. He isn't like his grandfather, who was a stoic man void of emotion. Then we see text boxes of Karen's suicide note and Karen's parents sobbing in their living room. The chapter ends with a figure watching Uruma walk away from the house. I wish this was a monthly series as it originally was, but as this chapter is only 14 pages and it's weekly, I feel like it's far too short. In this chapter, there was no dialogue, just visual storytelling, which I really enjoy, and I like how they use the characters. This chapter, to show how Uruma and his grandfather disposed and will continue to dispose of these bodies. This chapter overall was filled with some info and a look into Uruma's character. But that's all I have for this review. Leave a like and subscribe. I'll cover more manga as they come out. Leave recommendations in the comments. Later.